but I had a few questions I wanted to ask you guys, my carnivore community. Besides, have you had any stomach issues or gallbladder issues? That's the first thing. But also your energy levels. What are you experiencing? When I first started doing this, my energy went through the roof. After eating all that junk for so many years, and just eliminating all that crap and starting to eat whole foods and stuff, I felt amazing. And that lasted pretty long. It was, pretty consistent. But I've noticed recently that my energy levels are coming down again. Um, Good morning, guys. Dawn, the happiest carnivore here, and I am much happier this morning, let me tell you. And a lot of it is thanks to you guys. Thanks for the wonderful comments, the good energy you sent, the prayers. I really believe that type of thing helps, because when I woke up this morning, I was feeling a lot better. And now I'm beginning to wonder, was it a bug, or could it be my gallbladder? Because I've noticed a lot of people that are doing this have, talked about having gallbladder issues. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I would hate for it to be that, because that sounds awful. There is a bug going around. It could be that. I noticed that I slept a lot more than I normally do. And usually when I'm fighting something off, I tend to sleep a little bit longer. So I don't know. I'll find out. Like I said, I felt a lot better this morning when I woke up. But when I ate breakfast, I started feeling queasy again. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on this. So I'll keep you posted. We'll see. I'm just not sure. I feel better mentally, though. I don't know. I'm feeling better mentally. The situations that I was worried about, I'm not as concerned today. So that's good. We're having a windstorm right now, which is really cool because I like weather. We don't get a lot of weather in Southern California. It's sun, and more sun. So when, we get a change in weather like this, it's kind of cool. But we're expecting wind gusts from 100 miles to 150 miles an hour, which that's pretty crazy. So I had to go outside and, pull everything in, all the outdoor furniture and all that kind of stuff so it won't blow away, because it has blown away. And we're just going to hunker down today, but I do have to leave because I got to go pick up my grandkids from school in a little bit. But I want to get some footage so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's supposed to last throughout the day, but we're not going to get snow. The mountaintops have gotten snow and it's beautiful. So I'll show you pictures of that as well. But I had a few questions I wanted to ask you guys, my carnivore community. Besides, have you had any stomach issues or gallbladder issues? That's the first thing. But also your energy levels. What are you experiencing? When I first started doing this, my energy went through the roof. After eating all that junk for so many years, and just eliminating all that crap and starting to eat whole foods and stuff, I felt amazing. And that lasted pretty long. It was, pretty consistent. But I've noticed recently that my energy levels are coming down again. There's so many contributing factors, though. It could be like, my younger brother George was saying, this time of year, the weather changes, the after holiday blues, the being on vacation for a couple of weeks. There's just so many different things that, affect our energy. But honestly, I was feeling a little bit slow even before that. I've noticed that I don't have the energy levels that I was experiencing. And I'm wondering, if any of you have gone through that. If I've seen from other YouTube videos that I've watched that, yeah, people do experience that. But I'm just wondering what you guys do. Like I said, I'm cutting out the excess coffee. I'm allowing myself 1 to 2 cups a day, not every day. Most days I'm going to stick to 1, but I was at the point where I was doing 2 to 3 cups a day, and it was the excess creamer that was concerning me more than anything. So I allow myself to have whole cream in my morning coffee, but if I am going to have a second cup, I'm just going to be doing either, the butter or the coconut oil. They call it bulletproof coffee. It's not as good, which is good because I don't want it to be, because then it makes me want more. But the caffeine does give me a little bit of a lift. So I'm going to need it right now. Like I said, my energy levels just aren't as high as they used to be. And I still need that energy. I still have things to do. I still have to go to work every day. I still help with my grandkids. So it's not like I can just, lay low, I have to be able to get up and do these things. And I'm just, it's just something I'm going through right now. And I just am curious if any of you have gone through that. I've seen some people say that, their energy levels, go up and down periodically. And I'm thinking maybe if I changed my diet and ate more beef. I do eat mainly beef except for bacon, obviously, but I made chicken in the crock pot yesterday. Like I said, I like to, we buy what's on sale. I don't want this to be expensive, so I can't afford to eat ribeyes every day, although I think that would be beneficial. I eat them when I can, but when roasts are on sale, we buy roast. When pork roasts are on sale, we buy pork roast. When chicken's on sale, we buy chicken. So that's what we've been doing. And I still eat, like I said, the majority of my diet is beef. So I don't know what I can do to up my energy levels. I am taking iron supplements because I have had the lap band surgery. My body doesn't absorb the iron like it should, like most people. Plus, I can't consume the amount of beef that I need to get the iron like most people. I have to eat very small portions. So I have to supplement it. I have to have iron supplements. So that's just me. And that's another thing I was going to talk to you guys about. I've noticed that, and I've said this repeatedly in all my videos, that we're all, even though we're all carnivore, we're a little bit different. We have, different rules that we follow. And some of us are a little more stringent than others. And I don't like to feel like I'm restricting myself, and I don't feel, I don't want to be deprived. If I feel like this is a deprivation diet or I am restricting myself, I won't be happy and I won't be able to stick with this way of eating. So I have to allow myself the freedom to eat when I'm hungry and allow myself to eat. Like, I stick to the carnivore plan, and dairy is allowed on carnivore. But for me, I've chosen to cut out the amount of dairy, or cut down the amount of dairy that I was consuming, because I saw that it was having an ill effect on me at this point. At some point, I may be able to consume way more, but right now I'm still working on my healing, which involves losing the excess weight, and it was hindering that. So once I get to that point where I don't have that, I've completely healed, I've lost all the excess weight, then maybe I can enjoy more. But right now, this is my choice to do that. But I can't cut out everything. And I do snack on beef jerky and pork rinds. And I was like, well, maybe I'm going to have to cut back on that. But then I thought, you know what? I'm going to be unhappy again. I'm going to feel deprived. And this isn't supposed to be a diet per se, like a restrictive diet. It's just our way of eating. But it should be good. We should be enjoying this. And I do, for the most part. I enjoy the carnivore diet, but I allow myself to do these things. But I feel like there's a time that you need to examine what you're doing or reassess. And if you're not healing like you should, then maybe, you may need to make some changes. And that's where I think, I was at. That's why I chose to cut back on the amount of dairy. And because I'm experiencing lower energy right now, I'm trying to examine what I can do to bring that energy level back up. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm snacking. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What do you guys think? Just, I'm open to suggestions. I don't want, I'm not asking you to tell me what to do, but if you have some suggestions or things that you think might work or that have worked for you, I'm open. I'm willing to listen. But I'm just at that point right now where I know that if my energy levels keep tanking like this, it's going to affect me. It affects me mentally, because I get depressed when I can't do all the things I want to do, when I'm tired. But it happens this time of year, and that's why, this is a good time to hibernate, recharge, refuel, and not have so many things on my social calendar, which I don't. I have my grandkids coming over this weekend. We're going to do the Secret Santa exchange, but that refuels me. I look forward to that. I love having my grandkids. But other than that, my social calendar is wiped clean this winter. I really don't want to do anything. I want to save my energy for the spring and summer, and I want to use this period of time to recharge, to work on myself overall. Like I said, I'm going to start working on my upper body strength. I'm doing some weight training at home, and just calm my mind because we've been doing a lot, and that kind of makes me tired too, and just focus on getting healthier and continuing on this journey. So that's my plans for the winter. That's what I plan on doing. So anyway, right now I've got to go pick up my grandkids, and I'm going to take you guys with me so you can experience our windstorm. It's probably nothing from, for you guys, where I know the Midwest and the East Coast, they get way worse than we do. But for us, hey, as long as it's not just sun, sun, and more sun, I'm excited. So anyway, I'm going to take you guys with me. Oh no, blew down my chair.